Alright, what's cracking, everybody? My name is Tw0, and this is going to be the first episode in a Let's Play of Max Payne 2, clearly. This is the first time I've done this, just to give everybody a heads up. I didn't prepare for this at all, aside from doing a little troubleshooting regarding volume and video capture settings and all that good stuff. But I did not plan for anything to say. This is all live, and it's going to continue to be that way. Before we get started, just to let everybody know, if the violence of this game doesn't offend you, the language might, and I'm not trying to put off any parents of younger viewers, but there you go. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and dive into it.
God, I turned out to be such a damsel in distress.
They were all dead. Love kills. Did I love her? Was there a choice? The past is a gaping hole. You try to run from it. The more you run, the deeper, more terrible it grows behind you. Its edges yawning at your heels. Your only chance is to turn around and face it.
We are at the sea. Repeat, we are at the sea.
But it's like looking down into the grave of your love.
Check the area. Hold your fire.
Or kissing the mouth of a gun. A bullet trembling in its dark nest. Ready to blow your head off.
I'm sorry. I'm typically going to try to let the story just play out and not comment on it too much, but yeah.
He's not responding. This guy is a train wreck.
Max Payne's a little melodramatic, for those of you who've never met him before.
I thought it couldn't get any worse. I opened my eyes, and everything slid into focus. She was dead. I was hurt. My crime, what I had done, was like a hungry pit behind me. I had to run, get as far away from it as possible. The world was out of joint. I was hallucinating. I had to get away.
Okay, so the game itself does a pretty good job as far as the story's concerned of filling in the gaps from the first one. And honestly, I probably am not going to be the best source of catching you guys up on it if you haven't played it before. That being said, I can tell you a bit about the gameplay improvements, specifically graphically, obviously. Max Payne no longer looks like he's sucking on a lemon with that. If you played the first one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Beyond that, what makes Max Payne famous is probably that it was the first game to really center around the whole bullet time mechanic. A lot of other games kind of have it as a standard feature now, but at the time it was pretty intense. And as far as this game's concerned, compared to the first, they tweaked it a little bit, so now when you go into slow motion, as you kill enemies, things slow down further, but you stay the same speed or you speed up, so you pretty much just clear rooms really quickly. In addition, I'm not sure if it was the same in Max Payne 1, it's been so long, that when you kill enemies, it like refills your timer, but you guys will see that going. And also, if you kill... No, pardon me, if you run out of ammo...
Found him.
Like your clip empties out in bullet time, you'll do this nifty little spin animation and instantly reload your gun. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah.
He's one of them. She's here to kill me.
Winterson!
I do gotta say one thing for sure, that while this game is a huge graphical improvement over the first in terms of the face models for the characters, they're a little bit stiff. They don't move too much. Nothing in there. So it's kind of a little bit goofy sometimes, but What are you gonna do? Also, as we go throughout the game, you'll notice that there's a lot of TVs and various TV shows that play in the background and often, or at least at some point, sort of mirror the events that are going on in the game. They're kind of cool. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna make it a goal to like sit there and watch them. Hi. Look at this guy.
You're not going anywhere. What happened out there? You did it.
I did it.
Did you do it? You killed her.
I did it. I did it. Oh no. So I mean, like, let's examine this for a moment. The dude just took like 6 bullets to the chest. Didn't even flinch. He's either a badass
Bullshit.
or too much Botox. This guy's got terrible aim.
What the hell?
They were after me. It was my fault. You can't run from your past. You'll end up running in circles.
Max Payne is just having a really
Until you
terrible
fall
day.
back down to the same hole you were trying to escape from. Only the hole's grown deeper.
So just a little bit of background. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I played it. I'm not sure exactly how much it really gets into the events from the first game, but if you need nothing else, know that Max Payne was a DEA agent on the trail of some crazy drug, and as a result of getting too close to it, his family was killed, and he pretty much went on like a one-night massacre and killed a lot of like bad guys.
I had tried to run from it, edit it out. Winterson was dead. I was a murderer.
As far as the passage of time between the first and second game, I'm not really sure. We'll see.
A false start. The hospital bed wasn't the beginning. It was past the point of no return. A fatal choice already made. And it would get worse before the end. The past is a puzzle, like a broken mirror. As you piece it together, you cut yourself. Your image keeps shifting, and you change with it. It could destroy you, drive you mad. It could set you free.
You, inside. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands above your head.
Could make you talk like Christian
You'll see
Bale's
the
Batman.
choices you didn't know you'd made, like staying at work late to chat with a friend, instead of hurrying home to your family.
Fan out, people. Circle around. Cover all the exits.
Kissing her, I think of the cold laws of cause and effect.
Where are those extra units? Call the Central. We need every available unit here now.
I am afraid, but I start again from the beginning. Trace my own steps to the scene of the crime.
Oh baby. So I'm trying to pay attention to how much time we got. I think we got about 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna cut it off for the first episode.
I had wanted to be punished for what I had done.
Oh baby.
But Alfred Woden had kept his word. With his influence, ridiculously, I had emerged from my history of violence unscathed. A hero. I didn't thank him. I couldn't stomach it. I left the DEA. I went back to where I had started out. Back to the job. The NYPD.
Reported shots fired in the warehouse there, acknowledged.
It's mine. I'm on it.
10-4.
It wasn't a call for a homicide detective, but I knew the address. The warehouse belonged to Vladimir Lem. He was connected to organized crime. We went back a while, like brothers caught on opposite sides in a civil war. His words.
Like I said, I mean, it doesn't seem to be referencing the first game too much, or the events leading up to the first game too much, but it gives you enough to sort of set the stage for this one, and that's enough, I suppose. Wikipedia, if you're interested, I suppose.
I need backup. Unknown number of armed perps inside. Possible hostage situation.
10-4, backup is on its way.
I'm going in.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah.
With no way to deal with the past, I kept my eyes on the road, off the rear view mirror and the road kill.
That's one thing I was noticing.
I chased lesser mysteries.
That he seems to lose momentum in the middle of a jump and just stop and fall. Beyond that, you've got your standard bullet time, right click, shoot dudes, slow everything down, which burns down the meter on the left, as you see. Refill it by just chilling or killing enemies, whatever. And then in addition to that, he's also got the trademark bullet time dive deal, which doesn't consume any of your bullet time meter, but it kind of lures you into a false sense of security. I find often if you're diving and you're shooting, once you hit the ground, even if you're holding the trigger down, you'll stop shooting during that time where you're standing up, and dudes will be blasting you. So I kind of try not to use it too much. I might for effect, but I found that just the mechanic itself with just clicking it on and off is much more effective, but that is neither here nor there. We'll get to it. Yeah. Game still looks pretty good, despite how old it is.
NYPD.
Whoa, easy, officer, easy. Just cleaning the place.
Max
Come on,
Payne doesn't
officer,
give a
it's all
shit.
legit. I work for the squeaky cleaning company.
Didn't hear
Yes.
anything suspicious just now?
No. Oh, wait. You mean the gun workshop upstairs?
Take me there. Move.
Sure, officer. If that's what you want.
I don't really know if it's general policy to
All you have to do
have
is
hostages
crime scene
as a police officer and walk them at gunpoint to where you want to go. Also,
Perps disguised.
it's not really
He was leading me into a trap.
policy to shoot them in the back of the head either. Yeah. I was thinking initially when I was planning on doing this earlier today, I thought it might be interesting to
Perps were masquerading.
do like a body count, but there's going to be so many dead people by the time we get through this that I don't know if it would really have a point. Ragnarok, this is going to be important later. Anyway, I think we're at a pretty good stopping point. Some stuff's about to go down pretty soon here, and I'm running out of time, so we'll just pick it right back up in episode 2. Alright, peace out.